45 days until the show, and today I'm officially putting paint to canvas. I keep wanting to say pen to paper. So behind me are 3 pre-stretched canvases that I got last week. They are each 60 by 72. I've got all the ones I'm stretching myself over there, but I decided that instead of doing everything like the same way, like building all the stretcher bars and then stretching all the canvases and then starting to paint all of them, I think it's better to do it in cycles. So I'm going to start painting because, like I said yesterday, the Pisces process, it's unfolding as we go. And I just have a feeling that I don't really know what these paintings are going to come out as. I'm definitely going to trust my intuition on these. For example, I tried making these color studies a few weeks ago before my trip to like study some ideas for this, kind of mostly how the colors contrast with each other with different base layers. And I kind of stopped that pretty quickly because I realized what I was doing, I was getting some results, some insights, but I was like, I know this is all going to change once I start working on the big ones. So the sooner I start working on actual pieces, putting paint to the canvas, the sooner I'll know what I want the pieces to be. So if I wait until I have everything stretched and ready to go, I'm just losing time that I can use working on the pieces already and like knowing how they're going to turn out and what style and colors and whatnot. So all that to say, I decided that the priority today, the Pisces painting process priority of the day, is to put paint to canvas. So I'm going to work on these 3, and then I have those 3 small ones I might touch, or after I do that, put down a base layer, I might start working on those. And since I'm working in oil paint, it takes a while for it to dry. So that's also why I need to start earlier painting, because these base layers, they're gonna need a couple days to dry before I can paint over them. So yeah, let's go. So I was doing some math while doing that. If I have 7 pieces and each one is gonna be probably 3 or 4 layers of paint, let's say I do, okay, 7 times 3 is 21, or 7 times 4 is 28. So let's average that at 25. So let's say it's going to take 25 layers of paint to do this series. If I do 1 layer a day, that's 25 days. No bueno. I just did 2 layers in 1 day, and I might come back later today and do a couple more, which means I need to do a couple layers a day in order to stay on track to finish this in 3 weeks. And if I want to take breaks on weekends and whatnot and not paint every single day, which I do want to take breaks, then as long as I paint like 3 layers per painting session, that cuts 25 days, 25 layers into what, like 8 days? So if I do 3 layers per painting session, I could do this in 8 painting sessions, which, now that I say it out loud, is way less overwhelming. So maybe there's hope after all. But to do that, I just need to stay dedicated with doing stay dedicated and disciplined to do 3 painting sessions, 3 layers per painting session, at least. So that means 1 layer on 3 different pieces. For example, today, or just now this morning, I did those 2 layers, and it took me about, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, which is kind of funny because it's just a solid color, but I was pretty nitpicky about the texture, the thickness, and the even distribution, and also the edges. These are all like minor things that are personal stylistic things that I've learned over the years of what I like and don't like. So these pieces specifically, I want thinner, way thinner layers than I did in the past, just because it's something I'm exploring with this series. So see ya. All right, we're here for the afternoon session. I think I'm gonna paint 1 layer on that one. If I have energy, I might start assembling one of these. Highly doubt it. Oh, the lighting in this studio. I don't like it. The previous tenant put these bulbs and they're super warm. So I'm gonna do something about that. Anyways, time to paint. Looking nice already, eh? Those two with some color on them? I think so too. Perfect.